Hey, this is Lou Morris from Coilback. Well, here we are, 20 years after we started this mess. It's been a long, weird road to get here. We're going to be going over some of the people we've met, places we've played. You'll get to meet the current lineup along the way, and might even have a few guests stop by. Either way, it'll be interesting. So, everybody ready? Alright, here we go.
I think it's time to let things fall. Let me go. I lost my way, so I cannot stay. Let me go. Just need to find some peace of mind. Let me go. I lost my way, so I cannot stay. Let me go. I lost my mind, but I feel just fine. So let me go.
So, a little bit of background. Coilback formed from a band called Liquor Goat. I didn't name it. Don't put that on me. I joined them as a lead vocalist, and basically from there it didn't really go anywhere. I mean, we played a few places, and after that we decided to kind of do our own thing, and I wanted to move from just lead vocals to lead vocal and guitar, so I could do a little bit more of the composition and performance and stuff. So we started off at The Rock in Deep Ellum, which is not around anymore, unfortunately. And I remember Louie from The Rock always giving us crap, basically saying, nobody wants to hear your damn originals, put some covers in the set. And to this day we try to play a few covers here and there. I'm sure some of you have seen it on YouTube and everything else. And just kind of worked our way up through the clubs and everything else. And put together a couple EPs, an album. Wrote tons of stuff you guys probably have never even heard. And yeah, I mean, pretty much from there, just kind of kept doing what we're doing and haven't stopped. Next thing you know, it's 20 years later. Go figure. Anyway, from those of you that don't know us that well, we're from Dallas, Texas, and pretty much have played all over the Metroplex. Played with some fun bands. Most recently, we got to play with Andy Timmons, Joey C. Jones. We played the last show with Warbeast in 2018, which was an amazing show. And so, yeah, we've got to meet a lot of great people along the way, and some interesting personalities, to say the least. Many of which were actually in the band. Yeah. You might get to meet a few of them, but I don't know if I want to put all of them on here.
Alright, here's where we need you all! Get ready, come on! Let me go! The ways so long and I'll stay. Take it, Aaron! Come on! Let me go! The ways so long. Where are you? Let me go!
So, one thing I will say is we've gotten to play with a lot of the, great local bands from around here. Vivid and Vulgar. We've played with Zma, we've played with Tower High, Dark Avenue, Laverian, Erstwhile. We haven't played with Erstwhile, but I know some of the guys really well there. Matter of fact, I know Sam really well, and he's real familiar with the band. He's a great guy, and I'm sure that he'll be the first to tell you that he loves Coilback.
What's up, y'all? This is Sam from Erstwhile, and I just wanted to turn you guys on to a band out of Dallas, Texas. I believe it's called Foil Crack, or what is it? Spoiled Snacks? Hold on. Coilback. Shit. Check out Coilback. They're pretty cool. They're based out of Dallas, Texas, and tell them that I sent you their way.
Well, what does Coilback mean to me? Do I really have to answer that?
Nickelback. Man, I can't stand those guys, man. Fuck those guys. Playing pop, thinking it's metal. Man, I think they wore strap-ons just to hide the fact they ain't got no cocks. Oh, it's not about Nickelback? Coilback. Coilback, that's worse, man. Fuck those guys. They suck. I'm out of here.
Hey everybody, I'm Aaron. I'm here to tell you about a band called hey, what is the name? I hate doing these things. Coilback? They're from where? Okay. Coilback from Dallas. Go check out those guys. They're supposed to be pretty good. I don't get paid enough for this. Coilback? Who the fuck is Coilback? Ron, I'm not doing this, dude. Fuck that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just skip some of the locals for a second, and let's talk some of the past members. John McCauley, for instance, he was the officially the third drummer, although a lot of people never really knew our first drummer because we only had a handful of gigs. The second drummer was on the first EP in the album, and then John took his place shortly thereafter, and I'm sure he's got some fond memories of the band and stuff. And, you know, basically up until about 2008, he was playing with us, and so I'm sure he's got some cool stuff to say about his time in the band.
Hey, this is John. Yeah, I used to play drums for Coilback back in the day. It's good times. And then Lou decided to move to Orlando, hang out with fucking Mickey Mouse or some dumb shit. Anyway, ever since then, I've been sitting here playing this shit with little fucking electronic drums like a dick. Maybe I should have just blown up on a drum stool or something. I don't know. Fuck it.
Okay, so maybe he's a little bitter. You know what? Let's just skip all the local people and let's talk about internet people, social media. I know we've had a presence on social media for a while now. I mean, we go all the way back to the MySpace days and everything, and you know, I think that's gone pretty well. We've got a few followers and a few people that recognize us, and I'm sure some of them would actually be able to tell you, you know, about the times they followed us and, you know, where they heard of us before too. So, I mean, let's give that a shot.
What's up? This is Ola, and you should check out Coilback, great American death metal band from South Carolina, and yeah. Thank you so much, Coilback, for giving me a little bit of money to record this.
Okay, yeah. Hi, I'm Ludella Hahn, model, actress, and filmmaker, and Coilback, right? Well, I guess I've been following them since they barely had any social media following. They must be up to millions now, right? Let's go look. Oh. I guess they still barely have any social media following. Let's just click that unfollow button here. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. What was this for again? 20 years, wow. And they only have that many followers? Okay, well, thanks for the interview, I guess. I'm gonna go use that toilet now, okay? Bye.
Okay. Alright, I see what's going on here. Okay, well, I mean, not lying, we do have some fans on social media. So, yeah. Tell you what, let's take it over and let's meet some of the current lineup. Our drummer Chris, for instance. I know he's got a lot of philosophies on music and everything else, and you know, he's kind of partially responsible for this current lineup because he dragged me kicking and screaming back. So let's meet Chris for a second, and maybe he can give you a little bit more info than I can.
Over my years in this band, I've learned a lot that making a drink is similar to being in a band. You got the cup, which is similar to a vocalist. Can't have a drink without one, but to be fair, you can drink out of a trash bag if you want to. Then you got your liquors. You got this one. The guitar player thinks they're the star of the show, but nobody drinks just straight liquor. That's why you mix it with something else, which can be anything, like a bass player. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter what you mix it with. End result's going to be good. And then, got the star of the show. That would be the drummer. They're like the straw that stirs the drink. Hey guys, got y'all a new drink I made. I want y'all to try out. Named it Coilback.
Alright, cool.
Let's taste this. Cheers. Cheers.
This tastes like crap!
What'd you put in that? I'm Chris Carnage. I play drums and I write the song. There's this one that goes like dun 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 dun. I like that one a lot. That one's pretty good. There's another one that's like dun 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 dun. That one's pretty good too. Those are I wrote those and they're probably my favorite songs in the band. I would say. Influences for songwriting. Well, I would say my biggest influences is anybody that can make people dance. Like, who's that one guy that made Carlton dance on Fresh Prince? The Tom Petty? I think it's Tom Petty. He's pretty good. I like Gabriel Iglesias. He can be my hero at times. Shakira's pretty good too. I saw Shakira at the Super Bowl. Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl now. I like a lot of her music. I would say she's my single biggest influence these days. She influences the mood that I get in when I write songs, I would say. If you've heard the Saint Anger album by Metallica, really solid album. Probably the best snare sound I've ever heard in my life. I've also seen guys at Home Depot beat on the little paint cans. That was pretty rocking. And then I would say I went to a zoo one time a couple years ago. And they had this animal exhibit. They had some toys and such in there for these monkeys, and the baby monkeys. Oh man, they were going to town. Let me tell you. So the baby monkeys, I think, if I can be as good as a baby monkey, I'd be A-okay. If I can play as good as a baby monkey, I think I'll influence drummers all around the world. I like to use snares that don't have really good rattles specifically. Really gives me that tinny sound. I like my toms to be tuned really low on the bottom, so anytime you hit them, the sound just dies. And then I like my kick drum to be where the lugs are almost falling off. It really gives it a real pound sound. Like you can feel the bass, and then if the bass head kicks off and hits somebody in the head, then you can really feel it. That's what I go for. Got to feel the music, man. The sound of me playing is so hard it just can't contain itself and wants to get away from the kit. I think if we could get Metallica to support us on our upcoming tour, that would be pretty cool. I think it'd be a really good opportunity for them. And somebody like Lars, who I've looked up to forever, if he could open up for me, I think that would be a really big mark on his career for the positive. Iron Maiden would be another good one. I know they tour like every year. Different cycles and such. Ozzy would be cool too. Ozzy doesn't get out much, so maybe if he can do a benefit show for us or something like that, that would be pretty neat. Well, we're pretty big, so I think he could sell a lot of tickets off of our name, absolutely. There was this Wiseman once that I worked with. I think his name was Gary. I think he plays for Bowling for something. I hate bowling. Bowling for Soup. There we go. We played with him a few shows when we were first coming up. They thought it'd be a big lift to their brand if they got this opening band Coilback on their set. And I hear they're doing big things now, so I guess it worked out okay for them. If it wasn't for us, they would still just be playing, the same wherever they play at. I would say I had a pretty big influence on them.
If I had $1 for every lesson I learned while watching Chris play the drums, I'd be in a lot of debt. I mean, the one time I watched that guy play, I think I actually lost skill. I mean, it was horrible. Like, I've seen monkeys play better. I've seen child monkeys play drums better. I mean, yeah, wow.
Okay, yeah, so, alright, I see. Okay, about me? Well, past Coilback, I've played in a few different bands, and, I mean, we talked about, you know, the band before Coilback and everything else. And I played with a band called Ghoultown for a little while, and also stood in for Junk. I'm kind of a hired gun, so to speak, on a lot of things, so you see me pop up here and there. You never know where I'm going to end up. So I know some of you might know me personally from those particular gigs, and you know, it's a lot of fun. I mean, Ghoultowns, for instance, I'm good friends with Lyle, the lead singer, who is also, you know, a major authority in cryptids and stuff now. You might have seen him on, like, you know, Monsters and Mysteries in America and Finding Bigfoot and all that stuff. So he's also got a lot of his own movies and everything. So, I mean, I know he knows my band because, I mean, I was in Coilback whenever I was playing with Ghoultown.
Coilback. Dude, they opened for, didn't they open for Deep Purple back in like 92? Dude, they were so badass, dude. I was so blown away. Like, the curtain opened up, those dudes with that fire, dude, it was amazing. I mean, Coilback was like, I mean, it was really, they upstaged Deep Purple. I couldn't believe it. I mean, Deep Purple is a great band with a lot of great songs that, I mean, historical metal right there. Coilback just laid waste. In fact, I don't think Deep Purple even wanted to come on stage after that because they were so amazing. And like, I'm thinking back and I'm thinking that, oh shit, dude. That wasn't Coilback. No. That was Railback. That was oh shit. You're asking me about Coilback, right? Oh shit, no, I actually have never even heard of it.
Alright, moving on. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, a little bit more about me. I've done a few interviews before about some of my collections and everything else, you know, in my personal time. I do art and everything, and I've worked on a few film crews and all that. I mean, right now, the background's a little stark because I'm in the process of moving, so it's not what it used to be. I got a few little trinkets back there and everything, along with my guitars and all that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. Big into Evil Dead. So, I know I did an interview about that a while back, about my Evil Dead collection, and I think a couple of guitars that I had and stuff. I don't know, here's a little snippet from that. So anyway, yeah, that's the first Coilback guitar. Basically, it was used on the Love is Dead album, and quite a bit live, but I've kind of retired it now.
Right,
Kind of used some other stuff.
What was all that behind you there?
Oh, yeah, I've got a horror collection, Evil Dead especially. As you can see, I'm kind of Evil Dead fan.
Evil Dead.
Everything else. So I've got autographs, all kinds of different stuff. Oh, I've got this one really cool item I got to show you. Hang on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Alright, as you can see, this is the curtain rod. This is from the TV show Ash vs. Evil Dead. This was used by Kelly Maxwell in the final season. She used it to fight Ruby with and stuff. Pretty big pivotal scene in the storyline and all that. I've got the star certificate up there as well, up top, that is from the studio. So it's the real deal. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's badass.
That's very interesting and all, but don't you think Kelly would want it back?
Kelly? I don't know why she would want it. I mean, as far as I know, I'm more than welcome to it. I don't know of any reason why she would want it.
Lou, L-E-W, because you want to be different. It's me, Kelly Maxwell. Lou Morris. I hear that you have something that belongs to me. It belonged to me. It was literally the final fucking thing I owned. And I'd like it back, or I'm going to come fucking kick your ass. You have my curtain rod that I almost defeated Ruby with. So you're going to have to go ahead and give that back to me. I died with that curtain rod, so don't be a dick. And if you don't give it back to me, then I'll just come back and take it. Because it's gladiator time, bitch.
Okay, yeah. I mean, obviously, Dana's joking. She's playing Kelly Maxwell and everything. So I'm sure if you actually talk to Dana, she'd be happy to tell you that she's very familiar with the band and she knows our sound, and she's definitely a fan. So yeah, I mean, come on.
Hi. Who? Coilback? Yeah, I know who they are. Yeah. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, I own about, I'd say at least one of their records. I have like 3 to 4 of their songs on rotate in my starred playlist. How I would describe them? Probably just like Kenny G, like a bunch of Kenny G's in a band playing oboe, and maybe, actually, I think there's like a French horn in it. Yeah, that's why they got the name Coilback, because it's like, I mean, you have to really just get it. You have to know the band. All right, no, I don't fucking know who Coilback is. The fuck is Coilback? No, I no. I'm just fucking with you, dude. I have no idea. I've never heard of them. What kind of band are they? Like a death metal, heavy metal? Oh, okay, heavy metal, death metal. Yeah, no, that's probably why I haven't heard of them. But okay. And why are you asking me about them? You know what? I actually don't care.
All right, fine. You know what? Let's just skip all that and tell you what. No, great Eddie, our old bass player. He was playing all the way up till the early 2000s and stuff with us. He definitely played some of our bigger shows and stuff that we played back whenever it was at the peak of Dallas original music and everything during that period of time. And real sweet guy or anything else. So I'm sure Eddie's got a story that'll warm your heart, and I'm sure he's got some fond memories of playing in the band.
Coilback. Yeah. When I first auditioned for them, I first answered some ad, and I really don't remember where I saw the ad. If it was online, I think it was some shit rag or something, because where else would you find a band like Coilback? But I remember I had to email Lou because Lou couldn't talk on the phone. He doesn't like to talk. So he answered me back, sent me a couple of demos. Love Is Dead, Twisted Vision, and one other, I can't remember which one it was. But he sent me the notes for it, in the key of and the basic notes for it. And I practiced that, and I went into the audition, I don't know, about a week later, something like that, a few days later. And I played for him. And it seemed really good in the beginning. 3 months of practices, I got the gig, 3 months of practices, and we had our first gig. And I had a heart attack. I didn't know it. I finished the entire gig with while having the heart attack. And I didn't realize I was having one at the time. I was only 33 at the time, so I didn't think that I was having something like that going on. I just thought I was out of shape because I move around a lot. I was a jumper. And found out later that night that I was having a heart attack because the pressure never went away, and I ended up having a friend of mine take me to the hospital at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and sure enough, there it is. And I guess, whenever they say stuff like always follow your heart, to follow your dreams, you got to follow your heart. I had a heart attack the first time I played for a Coilback. That about says it all.
This is not going well. All right. Tell you what. Let's talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that the band has gone through and everything. We had our first EP that we recorded at Pineapple Studios in Arlington, and that's out of print now, but I think we're doing something special for the 20th release where you might be able to get a hold of a digital copy of that. We followed that up with Love is Dead. That was our first full album. Had 13 tracks on there, well 12 and a bonus. Little known fact, if you didn't read the liner notes, the 13th track, Don't Stay, is actually a Liquor Goat track. The reason we put it on as a bonus track was because 2 out of the 3 members of Coilback at the time were playing on that track, and it had never been released. So it is me on vocals, and Steve on guitar, and basically Steve moved to bass once we moved to Coilback. But I composed the song a while back, before I actually joined Liquor Goat and everything. We were just kind of looking for some extra tracks. Most of the Liquor Goat sessions were so most of that stuff never got released, but we really liked the way Don't Stay came out, so we threw that on there. Our most recent EP was Unmasked Intention, which some people call it a full album because, well, it's got 7 songs on it, but to me, if I don't break the 10-song barrier, I'm not going to call it an album. Plus 2 are really bonus tracks of re-recorded older songs that people just kind of dug the new versions of. And, we're working on a new album now. We're going to try to get you another full album and polish up the ones that are on the EP, kind of like we did with the first one, where we took 4 songs off that 5-song EP and re-recorded them for the full album and kind of spiced them up a little bit. So the EP versions will be different than the full album versions that we'll end up with. Past that, we've played a lot of places in Dallas that are no longer around, sadly, because a lot of it's closed down. Places like The Rock, the Indigo Club, most recently the Curtain Club is gone now. Did I say Galaxy Club? I don't remember if I saw Galaxy. The Galaxy Club, Division 1, Dream World. For you locals that have been around a while, you'll probably recognize some of those. From people out of town, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But, I mean, that's just the entertainment industry. It comes and goes. Past that, let's talk about our fans. We've got some great fans, I will say. Few of them get a little obsessive. I mean, I will say that there's a couple up there that kind of into us, and one I can think of right off the bat, Krista Allen. She definitely communicates with me here and there, so I'm sure she's ready to go because I know that we were going to invite her on the next tour. So, hey, can't complain with that.
God, you guys, I am so excited. I have been trying on outfits all day. I'm so excited to go on tour with you, the best band in the world. I can't even believe that I get to meet all of you. This is a dream come true for me. I made you guys something. I hope you like love, which is what we are going to be doing while I'm with you. I am so excited to be touring with Coilback. You know what, I think, I thought it was a different band. I'm sorry for this message. I ain't no Coilback girl. I ain't no Coilback girl. I ain't no Coilback girl, okay? I gotta go.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a misunderstanding, I'm sure. Sure, everything's fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can call her back. Anyway, tell you what, let's just meet another current member of the band, Fernando. I mean, one thing I like about Fernando is, he's the lead guitar player, and like most lead guitar players are real divas. You can't really deal with them. They're kind of full of themselves, and they're wanting to work with everybody under the sun, and they think everybody wants to work with them. So, that's one thing I like about Fernando is he's really humble, and he likes to keep his sound simple. He's very old school, you know, just give him one good amp, one good guitar, he's ready to go. So, you know, he's definitely added a lot to the band.
Everybody, see all this? This is mine. This is what you hear when you come to Coilback show, when you hear all the EP that we got out, new record coming out. All this, that's what it is. Lots of sound, lots of noise. Okay, the first amp we got here is the 5150 made by Peavey, endorsed by Eddie Van Halen here, but who's that guy? I'm playing it right now, so it's way better than that. I use this on all the clean tones because this is as clean as you can get, cleaner than the Pope's butthole. Next amp is the 5153. That's 3 of these in one because it's bigger, of course. This, I don't know what that is. The F stands for Fernando, by the way, because they made it for me. Alright, so this is not my favorite amp. The only reason I used it was for 2 notes on the song Love Is Dead, just to bring out that at the beginning, and I could throw it away now because I don't really need it. We got the cabs here. This is about 600 watts total. 100 here, 200 here, and then do the rest of the math there. Alright, so this big box here, this is our main cab for the cleans. It's got 16 3-inch speakers. That's all for clean with the 5150. And it's as clean as Miley Cyrus's vagina. Okay, next section of amps. This is my sexy amp. You know, sexy. Because some guy actually tried to have sex with it. Well, he did, because that's what that hole's from. And that's his leftovers. And it's way up here because I don't want any kids touching it. It's not going to be safe. It's not going to be good for them. This is the next one. It's got 24 channels, 4 per string, because my precision on my guitars is just immaculate. So each one of these is independent for each string. It's necessity. This is the one to use if you want to do that. Next amp we got, this is like a vanity thing because it's pretty shiny, so I just check my hair and check my goatee on this. This means, I think this stands for Jack Skellington. He played guitar in one of those movies. I don't really use it because it's pretty ugly. Alright, now we got the speakers made by some guy named Marshall. I think they call him Slim Shady. It's got 4 vintage 30s. Y'all have heard of those. So that's 30, 60, 120 vintage. So can't go wrong with that. And then this down here, don't even look at it because there's beer and alcohol in there. This is not even a speaker. Alright, we got 2 more amps here that I use on Coilback stuff. This is the Boss, because that's what I am. Everybody knows it. It's got a D there because, you know, that's what I can give them. And that's pretty much all about that. Next one we have here is Russian. It's a Sovtek, maybe communist. It's got to distribute the power and the sound equally, of course. That's what that means there. And it has nothing to do with the elections a few years ago. Alright everybody, this is the core of my tone. This is the Marshall Lead 12, same rapper. He endorsed it. It's 12 because 12 is louder than 11. This is the meat and potatoes of my tone. This speaker is one of a kind. Nobody has it. This is the sound you want when you listen to Coilback. And then for the thickness, the beefiness, the girth, we go over here. This is what you want when you think Coilback. These are necessary for that monster there. Anybody has one, you know what I'm talking about. But it's pretty rare, so just like this one, too bad if you don't have one. That's the sound when you hear of Coilback. Well, I saw an ad online and I was feeling like I wanted to join a band, show off my skills to everybody around the world. And they invited me in for an audition, and I showed up. There was a guy before me. I didn't like his attitude. He gave me a dirty look, so I took them out before I went in, did my stuff, showed them what I had. They fell in love with me, and I'm in Coilback now. I think as soon as I walked in the door, they knew I was the guy, just because. Well, whoever made this guitar is my main influence. I love the shape, love the playability. However, we got some guy named Slash. He's pretty good. Dimebag Darrell. I think he was in a heavy metal band out of Dallas. He's pretty good. Another main influence is Michael Jordan. Everybody wants to be like me, be like Mike, but my name's not Mike. So, my number one influence is Joel Osteen, the big time money making preacher. He knows what he's doing. His words are like musical notes that make everybody just drop their pants. I want to be that guy. I love that guy. My first guitar was made in Mexico. My father saw me playing on a broom and he said, "Hey, I think this kid needs a guitar." So he got me one. It played like garbage. And I think I burned it on my 12th birthday because I don't like it. It feels like the first time you ever touch yourself. And then you're like, wow, that was amazing. And then every time it just gets better and better and better because you know what you're doing. You right? Everybody can relate to that. Majority of our fans are female. They are the ones that come out to the shows the most. The dudes that come out are, you know, but we love the females. Love the males too, but they can coexist. I think there's a couple people. Name this one guy. He played in a few metal bands. I think his name is Gary. I don't know too much about him, but he says I'm his number one guy, and that's pretty flattering because that's the first I heard of that, and I'm sure there's many, many, many more, but no one's ever come out and said anything about it.
Hey, this is Gary Holt from Slayer and Exodus, and I just want to talk about this guitar player named Fernando. He's basically the best guitar player on earth, and I've stole every lick I have from him, and his band Coilback. So if you ever listen to like me, you heard those licks the second time because I stole them all from Fernando.
Okay, maybe Fernando's got more going on than I thought. Okay, well, past that, you know, we do try to support a lot of different artists and stuff like that, and made friends with a few of them and everything. There's a few interesting characters we've met along the way. I know a couple of fans of ours are the couple guys that are a little bit of a criminal element, so we don't try to, you know, talk about it too much. But, you know, good guys, and they're really into the band and everything. So, you know, they're, I would say, just, you know, steer clear if you see them at a show. But otherwise, good guys.
Hey, you motherfuckers out there.
Motherfuckers, yeah.
We got something to tell you today. We have been listening to this awesome fucking band, and
Yeah.
I don't know if you fucking know about them, but if you don't, you should fucking know about them, because the name of that band is fucking Coilback.
Coolio's back?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Coolio.
I think is the band name Coilback or it's Coilback?
Coolio is back.
He was like this he was a rapper, I think, that Coolio.
Yeah, he's got, you know, dreads, right?
Is that the real name of the fucking band? Is it Coolio?
Coolio's back.
Coilback.
Yeah, Coolio.
Yeah, anyway,
I like
Coilback has got the fucking amazing music, and that shit rocks fucking hard.
And he carries one of these.
Listen to that shit.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Coilback.
He's a gangster, right?
No, man, Coilback is the fucking the heavy metal band, motherfucker.
Who? It's a
Coilio's back. Look, it says right here. Look, right here.
I see.
It's Coilback. Is that say Coilback or Coilback?
Coilback.
The fuck is a Coilback?
What is the fuck is a Coilback?
Anyway, Coilback is what we meant to fucking say. Scratch all that shit about the Coilback. Coolio is a fucking rapper or some shit. That's not the guy we're talking about. Coilback is the shit, so fucking listen to fucking Coilback. They're fucking awesome. Yeah, Coilback.
It's Coilback. I wanted Coolio.
They paid me $20, man. Shut the fuck up. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Let's cut that shit. Get the fuck out of there. Come on.
Shit. Who the fuck's Coilback?
All right, so yeah, I think we're supposed to talk about that one part. Okay, you know, hey, if nothing else, we still have the respect of our peers, right? I mean, basically, we've got a couple of celebrities, you know, bigger rock stars and stuff that are really into our sound. And, you know, we've always gotten compliments from them either by social media or they'll come up to us and everything else. So, I mean, that's one thing I will say is, like, even if the fans really aren't into it all the time, at least our peers are into it. And they're the ones that, you know, give us the respect and gotten our name around a lot. So they know us pretty well. I will say that. So, you know, that's always at least a good thing.
Coilback. Yeah. Never heard of him before. I guess there's some metal band from Texas, Dallas, Texas. Yeah. I don't know. A lot of noise going out there. But never heard of him before. I got put up to this. That's what happened. I got put up to this. So, I don't know what you can do. Good luck, Coilback. Whoever the hell you are. Horns up.
Hey guys, what's happening? David Ellefson from Megadeth here. Hey, I heard your song Rockstar on the radio, and you guys, man, you're really awesome, man. And also I picked up your album Silver Side Up, super great, really good stuff. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. That was Nickelback. You guys are Coilback. Well, I haven't heard y'all. So.
Okay. I'm not sure these are the ones that we were supposed to pull up. All right. You know what? We'll go back into another ex-member of the band, Steve. Steve was originally one of the guitar players for Liquor Goat. He's actually the one that brought me into Liquor Goat. And whenever we went with Coilback, he started off as rhythm guitar, and then he moved over to bass whenever we went down to a three-piece, and got real strong on the bass and everything. And, you know, a lot of people talk about, like, rock stars and how they're all, you know, weird and spaced out, and how basically they, you know, are always on something and everything. And that's the one thing about Steve, is you could always rely on the fact that, you know, Steve was always straightforward and easy to understand, never got any kind of strange vibes going on or anything like that. So, I mean, he sent a video here. I haven't even looked at it yet, but I'm sure it'll be something, you know, like an old story or something we talked about. So, here's something from Steve.
Dude, that's some sweet tunes. I have to ask you a question. You ever heard of that band called Coilback? What about him? Sounds kind of stupid, if you ask me. Dude, I tried out for him back in 2000. I didn't get the gig, but there was a bass player there, Steve, and he was the only one with talent. And the best singer, too. They had some long-haired dude, Mexican-looking guy, who sang. He sucked. But I tried out for him, and I didn't get the gig, so they suck anyway. Sounds like they suck. But it probably won't last 5 minutes anyway. So, who cares? Now, back to the sweet tunes.
Okay, that was odd. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Thanks, Steve. Okay. All right. Well, on the subject of bass players, in our band lineup, the newest member of the band is Andrew, and Andrew has brought more of the younger vibe to our band. You know, kind of keeps us on our toes and everything. And we went through a long audition process. We went through a lot of bass players before we settled on Andrew. So, you know, we definitely picked Andrew. It wasn't like we settled for him. You know, we went through a lot of different personalities and a lot of different talent levels and everything else before we found somebody that really matched the band. So Andrew is definitely the right choice out of a large variety of options that we had at bass player. Okay, Coilback auditions. Send to the next guy.
I guess that's me. All right.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
He didn't bring anything in.
Where's his stuff?
I don't know where his stuff is. Good. Did you bring bass gear?
Just in the car, don't worry about it. Let me just play for me or something, right?
All right, so you're gonna bring in the bass after we play something. Okay, well, I guess.
Are we rehearsing for his?
I just want to hear first. I'm in so many bands, I don't even know. But just play. Maybe I got some singles for y'all.
You got music for us.
Yeah, play for me real quick.
Let's just go through something real quick.
So play through a couple songs, I guess, then.
All right. I'd like to hear that.
All right, so was that good? Did that work for you? Is that something you could maybe play with?
That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I guess. Man, I just think y'all should be playing my tunes right now.
But you're auditioning for us, so you kind of need to bring your own gear.
All right. I'll step outside for a smoke. Yeah, I think things went well today. Don't you think?
Yeah, we'll let you know, man.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Give me a call back.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate it. All right, Coilback bass auditions. Let's get the next guy in. How's it going?
How y'all doing today?
Good. Well, he's got a bass. That's a start.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
This bass's name is Gertrude right here. Especially this rose right here. It reminds me of a
Gertrude.
Pretty little woman named Bertha. That I knew.
Yeah. He looks like the last guy.
She's got glasses on now.
Yeah, she's been with me for 3 years. I
It's a different
got her
shirt.
from, I was in a crack den one
His
time.
bottom
and
lip looks a little
I had to
strange,
beat up
too.
this one AK.
That's true. The other guy didn't have that.
Just like,
he
he
looks
was
really
all up
similar to the last guy.
on my needles and stuff. I was just like, I can't with that. And then when I got out, I had this bass. I don't even know how.
That's cool.
I think I whittled it out of the boards of the house, and then I eventually tore down the whole house because there were also really bad termites in there. I don't even. What are you saying? We have songs?
Yeah. We sent you some songs. Did you get a chance?
This reminds me of this one time. Back in Vietnam, and that was how we would exchange messages was through this.
Really,
thing called
you would like to play
email.
in Vietnam.
Yeah. We all had that stuff in Vietnam, man. And then
I'm not entirely sure this guy's.
We have songs.
Yeah. We could show you one of the songs if you want to play along with us. I mean, that would be cool if you could just play.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that would be cool. We can go ahead and get ready to play then.
Man, I was working for this bar in Deep Elm one time, and man, we would book the crappiest bands, and I just talked to the manager about it. I have somewhere to be. All my D beat black metal hardcore bands that I like, and then all of a sudden people started coming in, and then.
Can't play anything.
What?
Yeah, could we just want to go through one of our songs?
Every light seemed just like red, so I just I was just like,
where the hell did that bass come from? He's got a whole new bass. Did you see him switch basses? It's just a whole new bass.
Like, I don't know,
It's a different bass. It's a different bass.
Oh yeah, this is a different bass. How I got this is I was in Holland on vacation, and they told me to go to some unique hostel over there.
Yeah, we were gonna.
And while I was over there, all my friends kept dying, and I went into this little warehouse.
That's nice. Okay, cool. We just want you to
trying to pick me up and cut my fingers off and such. And so, I found this bass down there when I was trying to escape, and I had to like kill someone.
need
There was
Denny's
also
or
this
something?
lady with her eye dangling there.
Yeah.
We escaped together, but
Yeah,
then
I
she
guess.
later killed herself.
Go for some bacon.
And
Yes.
oh, you're talking about food right now? Okay. Oh man, this really reminds me of it reminds me of this time we were practicing last week, and you asked me to play a song, and then I went into that story about making crop circles in Illinois.
Stories about
Yeah.
why don't you and Bertha go ahead, go home, and maybe look at the songs, and we'll contact you, man.
Bertha.
Yeah. Thanks. Wow. All right, Coilback bass player auditions. This is next. Hey, how's it going? All right,
It's going good.
Go ahead and have a seat. Cool. Yeah.
My name is Nick.
Nick. All right. Hey, Nick. So, okay. So, basically, did you get a chance to listen to the songs at all? and stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I did. I spent a good amount of time from my computer that
Nice.
day. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So, yeah, that's a
It's
good
better
start.
than the
Yeah.
last one.
Yeah, we're already getting somewhere.
Play
I
that.
like this guy. Okay. I like where this is going. Cool.
All right,
cool,
that's
cool.
good.
All right. So, I didn't really get a chance to really. Are you on Facebook or anything like that?
Yeah, I
Cool,
am.
all right. Here,
Under
Wow. Whoa.
But
Whoa.
what
Whoa.
the hell?
Okay, that is. Wow. I think that's racist. I think that's. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cheers.
Wow. Wow. That is horrifying.
Oh,
That-
cheers, Nick. Was it Nick?
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's cool. You're a really good dude. We really like you, so we'll call you back. Hopefully. So yeah.
Call me back on my email. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be great. Yeah, we'll look you up on Facebook. So
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming out. So yeah,
Alright.
we'll see you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
It's nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, it's good meeting you, Nick. Thanks.
Drive safe.
Whoa.
Don't kill nobody.
Yeah, we really need to move from here. I think he's going to kill us all.
Okay, I hope this last guy works out, because we don't have anybody else.
I don't think there's anybody else in the state that plays bass at this
I
point.
don't know if anybody plays bass anymore. I'm starting to question reality. Okay, all right.
Well, let's see what he has.
Well, last guy for the day. All right, next.
Hi. Hey. How y'all doing?
Hey.
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 What's up? How's it going?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
My name is Andrew.
This guy looks a little wild.
Yeah. This one is the crazy one.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah, that's
crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Um,
It's hard to remember sometimes. I have a lot of them.
Go. Okay. Nice. Well, he's playing, so that's already better than everybody else we've had in today. So he's got 3 notes. That's good. Okay, so what are some of your influences?
I like pig intestines, vermin supreme, Kentucky fried kids.
Sounds like Kentucky Fried Kids. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Not.
I like the slash D beat throat slitter type stuff.
Oh. Throat slitter.
Yeah. That's the subgenre, man. You gotta. How do you guys not know the nomenclature?
We're kind of still kind of like. It's a big word. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It is. So anyway, cool. So did you get a chance to look at songs and stuff?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, I did.
You already come down?
Sure.
Oh. Shit.
I'll just roll with it.
Oh, okay. Hell. All right. So what do you usually do in your spare time?
Man, I like going for walks around the power plant and seeing what I can find around there.
What do you find around the power plant?
Man, squirrels with 3 eyes, fully disemboweled cats that are still alive. I hallucinate werewolves, and they chase me, and now I see them everywhere.
Dude, I'm thinking if we don't get him in the band, he might come back and. Yeah. So we might just stay on the safe side.
Rather have him on our side than
I'd rather have him than a friend than an enemy. You're in. So yeah.
good with him.
Yeah. Cool.
Welcome
to the band, man.
Let's rock the band.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah.
You all have a good day.
Cool.
We're gonna play.
Hey. I'm not sure what just happened.
I fucking stand there and stare down people from on stage. No, man. I just play bass, It's just like whatever. Me, I I'm going to record a solo project where I record myself playing noise music and I cover my entire body in trash bags. Well, his heads are floppy, which is nice sometimes. And, yeah, he likes double pedals. He likes stuff, and that's alright. There's this guy called Vomir that I really like, and we worked together on a real think piece there, man. It was, we added an extra level to the fuzz, man. That's what we do, man. We just, art is transcendental, right? I'm not an artist. I told you that, right? But we all build upon the past, and that's all we do here.
Hey, Coilback, Andrew, that is. This is David Ellefson coming at you again. And anyway, just want to compliment you on your bass work. And, you know, you're psychotic and all, which is great. So that's what all great bass players do. They're crazy. Just don't blow up like in Spinal Tap and like have to make the band have to get 14 bass players like how they had to get 14 drummers. All right, all right. Have fun, my friend. See ya.
All right, well, in all seriousness, I hope everybody had some fun, and we really appreciate the fact that you celebrated our 20-year anniversary with us by watching this and maybe coming out to a show, checking us out on the web, whatever you want to do. Either way, it's been a blast. It's been memorable. I've loved every minute of it. It can be a lot of work, but overall, you know, we do it because we love it. So I want to say thank you to everybody that did participate and did actually give us some video for this and everything, and everybody having a great sense of humor about it. But either way, when it comes down to it, we hope we can continue to do this for you for a while. And thank you all for watching and listening. And just do us a favor, if nothing else, just share us with one friend and spread the message of Coilback for us, okay? Thank you for watching, and hey, keep rocking.
That's it. Spinal Tap, all right, ready? Here we go. Little ham sandwich. Okay, hope that was okay. All right. Da-da-da. Hope that was okay, Lou. And good luck with the band, and all right, and hi to Coilback, the whole band, that are definitely not oboe players like we do.
I still haven't heard Coilback. I can't believe it.
I hope you guys are good. So send me some stuff. Check it out.
Coilback, never heard of you. Good luck.
Last thing I wanted to do was a Coilback endorsement, but management says if I don't, they're going to let me go.
Right, let's talk about your fan base a bit. Do you feel like it's more of a mix, or do you feel like it's more male or female oriented?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, basically, we get tons of fans. Some male, some female. We do get some female fans. We do. Yeah, even a few celebrities and stuff like that.
I see.
For instance, oh, hey, speaking of which, right here, got a message from Krista Allen. You know who she is? Remember Liar, the girl in the elevator?
Okay.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, check this out. Let's see.
Hey, Lou. What's up? Oh, yeah. You know you like it. So I'm calling Lou now. But you won't pick up the phone. No matter how hard I try, you just tell me to leave you alone, but I won't.
Now it's getting interesting.
No, I'm not a hack. And I think that you're in the band called Coilback. Hold on. You know what? I think I have the wrong number. Yeah. Yep. It's the wrong Lou.
Ah, come on.